Hey guys, in the last video, we went over a few of the key concepts in HTML and also created a web page. And for those of you who haven't watched the last video, I'll provide a link below. But what we are gonna do in this video is go over a few more common tags in HTML. Now let's begin by working with a bit of text. So, if you want to make something stand out, we can bold the text using the strong tag or make the text italic using the EM tag. Now let's begin by creating a new file and we'll call this tags.html and we'll begin by creating our basic markup. So let's begin with the dot type like we do all the time, and then the HTML tag, and let's put in a head tag now, and the title we'll give this is going to be common tags in HTML. Okay, and then we'll put in our body tag, and first of all we'll put a paragraph tag, and in here we'll type in this is normal text, and we'll use this to compare it with the bold sentence and the italic sentence. So let's just open this up. Let's save and let's go there, and we can see the normal sentence over here. Now let's create another paragraph and we'll type in this is bold text now, and we'll wrap this sentence with the strong tag. Okay, and the way we wrap a sentence with a tag is by enclosing it between this opening tag and the closing tag. So if we save this, we saved this already, and if we refresh, we can see the bold sentence over here, and it's quite bolder than the normal sentence. Now let's create another paragraph for the italic text, and let's create the paragraph, and we'll type in this is italic text, and we'll wrap this with the EM tag. Okay, and if we save this and refresh the page, we can see the italic sentence over here. Now let's go over the A tag or the anchor tag, which is basically a link. So it wraps around some element or text, and when the user clicks on the link, he is directed to a web page on your website or another. So let's use it now. Let's create another paragraph and let's type in this is a link, and we'll wrap this word with the A tag. Okay, let's do that. And the A tag takes in an attribute, and that attribute is the href attribute, and the value this takes in is the place we want to link to. So equal to sign, then in quotations the URL, and I'll just link to my channel page. So I'll paste it, and if we save this and refresh the page, and if we click on the link, we'll be directed to my channel page. Okay, now a lot of the time when you're linking to another website, you usually wouldn't want the user to leave your site. So we can use another attribute called target, which takes in some values. The default is underscore self, but we are going to use underscore blank so that it opens on another tab. So let's use it. So target will be underscore blank so that it opens on another tab. Okay, let's refresh the page. And if we click on the link now, it'll open on another tab. Now let's talk about lists. So generally, we use two types of lists, an ordered list and an unordered list. So let's begin with an ordered list. And the tag we use for that is the OL tag. And a list takes in list items for which we use the LI tag. And in here, we'll type in our list item. You can type in whatever you want. And we can have multiple list items. So I'll just paste this a few times. And in here, I'll put in some different list items. So water, then vegetables, and then sugar. And if you save this and refresh the page, we can see the list items over here. Now let's go over the unordered list. So the tag we use for that is the UL tag, and let's create some list items for it. Actually, we'll just paste these down. Okay, so if we save this and refresh the page, we can see the unordered list over here. And the difference between them is that an ordered list has numbers and an unordered list has bullet points. Now, if you wanted to have a code on your web page, you can use the block code tag for that. And we generally use the block code tag if the code is from an external website. So let's use it now. Let's type in block code. And in here, we'll type in the code, which is a room without a book is like a soul. It's like a body without a soul. Okay, and the block code tag takes in an attribute, and that attribute is the site attribute. And in here, the value we put in is the place from which we got the code from. And I got this from Goodreads, so I'll put the URL to their website over here. So https:// then goodreads.com. So let's save this and refresh the page. We can see the code over here, and by default it'll have an indent from the left. Now we also have the abbreviation tag. So if you have a word which is an abbreviation like HTML, and if you want to say the full form, we can use the abbreviation tag for that. So the tag for that is ABBR, and in here we'll type in the word which is an abbreviation, and the abbreviation tag takes in an attribute, and that attribute is the title attribute, and the value that this takes in is the full form of the abbreviation, which for us is hypertext markup language. And if we save this and refresh the page, if we hover over HTML, it'll show the full form over there. Now let's go over two more things, and we'll begin with the HR tag. So it's pretty simple. It just creates a use line between elements. So we'll create a use line over here. So let's go up there between the ordered list and the unordered list, and we'll type in the HR tag, which is a self-closing tag, by the way. And if we reload the page over here, we can see the division created between them. So another important thing I want to go over are comments. So let's go down. They're written like this. So we have the angle bracket, then the exclamation mark, then two hyphens, and then two hyphens, and then the angle bracket to close it off. And in here, we write the comment. So this is a comment. So comments are not seen on the web page but are for the reference of developers. So for example, we have a code over here. So we could say that the code starts here, and over here we can say that the code ends. Alright guys, that was the end of this video, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and keep watching Code Express.